Welcome to Jefferson Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball. It's been a long night. Here we go. Butch Lucas Field, we are here. Ray Halbrook with Livestream STL along with Zach McVeigh. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing well. We're excited for this rivalry game here between Festus 253 and Rock Memorial. We got Jordan Duncan on the hill this evening, so excited to see what he can do. Jeffco signee. He'll be playing with the Jeffco Jefferson College baseball program next year, and it's always a good ball game when Rock and Festus get together.
Absolutely, and we're going to get started right away. Here we go.
All right. That's going to be an easy start to the night. Duncan's going to induce a grounder right back to him from number 55, Ricky Wallace, and that's going to be an easy 1-3 to start our ball game this evening. So Ricky Wallace is the starting second baseman, number 55. He was our leadoff batter for Rock Memorial. Now we have number 27, Truman Ward. He's the starting center fielder. And Duncan, you can already tell he's kind of locked in, but grounder kind of gets away, eats up the second baseman, Chase Wilson, and Ward is going to reach on the error. But you can already see that Duncan's he's pumping gas tonight.
Right. So you're going to see something here with two number twos, second baseman number 2, that is Chase Wilson. He normally wears number 10 in the blue jerseys. And so they had a issue with the order, if you will.
Yeah, you probably get 2-3 different types of uniforms and hot shot. This should be a roll double play. It's going to be 6-3. Oh, and they're going to say that first baseman is off the bag, but shortstop Kobiat's going to get the first or the lead runner, and that's going to be Ward. So number 15, Nick Schumann, is going to get the fielder's choice as he reaches first base. But they are going to pick up, Festus is going to pick up the second out of the inning in the 6 unassisted fielder's choice. So it's going to be 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Jordan Duncan on the mound for Festus 253. That'll bring up number 10, Trent Harris for Rock Memorial. Trent's the first baseman for the Rock Memorial baseball program, and he's going to swing through. That's going to be a strike.
Sun's about to come down in front of our eyes here in front of the Jeffco Diamondcast home dome.
Not too bad here in the
It's not bad. It's not bad. We got
the live stream STL tent.
Yeah.
And let's see. It's going to be a grounder. It's going to go off the first baseman's mitt. Second baseman tried. Chase Wilson tried to get there, accidentally overran it, and that's going to be credited as a single. Give him a single there. That'll bring up number 21, Ethan Carroll. He's going to be the counterpart to Duncan on the mound this evening for Rock Memorial. And it's going to be 2 outs here in the top of the first. And you can see right away that Rock Memorial is swinging the bats here against Jordan Duncan and Festus 253. Not necessarily too intimidated by the Jefferson College signee here, but they're putting the ball in play, and that's what you want to do. You want to put the ball in play, good things are going to happen.
Yeah. Duncan hasn't pitched a lot this season yet, and I'm not sure if the arm's not quite stretched out for pitching, but struggle a little bit here and there, and they're hoping to see him kind of turn this thing around.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's got excellent mechanics, kind of over the top, and he definitely has some plus velocity. See why Jefferson College would want to pick up this local recruit. And he gets a strike on the curveball, off-speed pitch. Catcher gets a check on the runner down to second base. Ball gets past the second baseman there, but shortstop is able to corral it in. And that's going to be an 0-2 count here for Festus 253, trying to pick up this third out in the top of the first. You got 2 runners on base at first and second for Rock Memorial. It's going to be another off-speed pitch, and that's going to be a strikeout looking here. And that's going to end the inning. So no damage done. Left 2 runners on for Rock Memorial. And as we go into the bottom of the first, it's 0-0. And this is the Jeffco Diamondcast baseball on Livestream STL.
We're going to actually stay here.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do something. Wave at us, Brianna. How are you? Wave at the camera right here. It's right there. She's going to be our scorekeeper for our second game as well as our first game here earlier at 4 o'clock. So I want to say hi to her. Also, we've got the lineups here. Zach McVeigh, you're going to go ahead and give us the lineups real quick.
Sure.
And we'll buzz through that real quick.
All right, so 55 for Rock Memorial. As we went through 55, Ricky Wallace, he's at second. Number 27, Truman Ward is in center field. Number 15, Nick Schumann is third base. Number 10, Trent Harris is playing first. Number 21, Ethan Carroll is your pitcher. Number 1, Ethan Mollard is playing right field. Number 11, Shannon Dowd is in left field. Number 24, Hunter Ward is catching. Number 7, Nolan Esparto, I'm going to mess that. Okay, you're going to have to remind me that he is at shortstop. And number 16, Braden Krutz. He is the extra hitter for Festus 253. You have number 8, Cole Wagner is in center field. Number 2, Jordan Duncan is pitching. Number 16, Levi Eversol is the extra hitter. Number 6, Kobe Ott is the shortstop. Number 28, Caleb Schweigert is in left field. Number 24, Dawson Jacobak is playing third. Number 3, Dylan Schnitzler is in right field. Number 12, Colin Rando is catching behind the plate. Number 9, Chris Pratt is at first base. And number 2, Chase Wilson is at second.
That name is Estepare.
Estepare. I will butcher it all night probably. I apologize.
Estepare.
So, different lineup here, or some different parts for Festus 253. New faces in the order from their last ball game, the 8-3 victory against Mattoon, Illinois. And we get a first pitch ball for Wagner.
Cole Wagner, we'll just call him Bree's brother, right? There you go. She likes that. She's shaking her head back here saying, yeah, let's go with that.
Cole finished off the last out of the previous ball game, came in. Dalen Widener threw an excellent ball game, almost picked up the complete game. Cole came in, got that final out for Festus 253, and here he is, gets to lead off. Check swing. I believe the umpire is going to leave it a ball, and that's going to bring the count to 3. They have 3-0 on the board. I think it's maybe 3-1. All right, that is going to be the first strike for Wagner.
There we go.
Bring up 3-1. And that's going to be a ball 4, leadoff walk for Wagner as he runs down somewhat quickly since the ball got past the catcher. And that'll bring up Jordan Duncan, number 2.
You don't see that happen very often where the pitcher's batting second. Kind of a Shohei Ohtani, a little bit.
Yeah, that's the kind of the Little League days where the pitcher's the number 3 hitter, is also the shortstop when he's not pitching, all that. That's going to be a swing and a foul tip for Duncan. Trying to get all of that one on the 0-0 count. Let's see 0-1, see if they maybe try and put Wagner in motion here. Maybe hit and run or just a straight steal. Oh, it's going to be a ball. Even the count to 1-1.
You talked about the person that hit the home run. He's pitching right now.
Okay. All right.
Ethan Carroll. He put a charge into it, hit that ball just left of the West City scoreboard, and put Rock Memorial ahead of Mattoon earlier today.
Check back on the runner here for Carroll. And he delivers the off speed. It's going to be a little bit outside for Duncan. It's going to be a 2-1 count. Aggressive, I would imagine, if you're Duncan here at the plate, 2-1. 2-1 count here. Try and get maybe a power swing. Get your money's worth. That's going to be a hit.
Oh, bounced
to
off of both
the
guys. How
yep,
about
bounce
that?
off first base and second base, and we're going to have a potential play at third. And Wagner's going to slide in. He's going to be able to not only take second but take third. I still think first baseman probably a single, maybe with the error.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just score it that way. But
You're too generous.
I am. Trying to help out their averages. It's a no World Series. We're going to help their average out a little bit.
Right.
But we've got number 16, Levi Ebersol, coming up, the extra hitter, with runners at the corners and nobody out here at the bottom of the first, with Festus 253 coming up. See if maybe there's a first and third defense that Rock's going to put on. Maybe there's a first and third offensive play, delayed steal, hit and run. You can do a variety of things here offensively. Ebersol is going to look at ball one. Tell it's a little different feel from game one to this.
Yep,
You've put some balls in play, but really hasn't been clean baseball yet.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if that's just the maybe if it's I don't know if the sun's coming down or it's a long day. Ebersol gets into one, out to left field. Oh, center fielder's going to take charge. He's going to catch it. There's going to be a throw home, and Wagner's going to score.
How about that? The brother scored. How about that, eh? Bree is saying, he did all right.
There you go. Ebersol with the sacrifice RBI fly out to center field, and somewhat of communication issues out there between left and center. Didn't know exactly who wanted to take charge there.
Yeah, it was
but,
kind of a tough one there, kind of no man's land.
Maybe there's some wind that we're not seeing. Maybe a little bit of a jet stream. Off-speed pitch that goes ahead and hits number 6, Kobiat. He's going to take first base on the hit by pitch. And that'll move Duncan up to second base. That'll bring in number 28, Caleb Schweigert, the left fielder. Seeing if he can do some damage here with a runner in scoring position. Bottom of the first, already 1-0 score for Festus 253. Big swing there. Strike one, Schweigert.
Talked to Colbiot, who's on first base in between games here, and I said, can you give me a hit? And he goes, yes, sir.
There you go. We got the first run. Up, little poke out to second base, and unfortunately that's going to double up Duncan at second. That's going to be a 4 unassisted forward double play, and with that, that's going to end the first inning with a score of 1-0. Festus 253 up on Rock Memorial, and you're watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL.
Hey everybody, welcome to Casey Nicole Salon. I'm Christopher Schweigert. Just kind of want to give you a little tour of what we're having here. Super comfy waiting room. We even have beverages sometimes, that's good. Also do all your nail services back here done by my lovely wife Sarah. Here is the owner, Casey. She's like super awesome. She can do anything. Tara, she does makeup, hair, spray pans, color. Come in here, takes down 10 minutes. You start out white, and then all of a sudden you got like a bronze glow. We do haircuts, we do colors, makeup, spray tans, smoothing systems for wedding parties, proms, homecomings, anything you want we can make happen. We are the hidden gem of Crystal City, Casey Nicole Salon. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.
All right, and we're back. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL. Top of the second, Ethan Mollard, the Grandview graduate, up to bat. And he's going to go ahead and take the first pitch ball. Mollard playing right field tonight. Takes ball 2. 2-0 count here for Duncan in the top of the second for Rock Memorial. Mollard looks at a strike. It's going to bring the count to 2-1. I tell you what, it seems like a faster-paced game. Duncan's not; their pitchers aren't messing around now.
Yeah.
That's going to be a pop out into the Bermuda Triangle of the left side. Don't know if it's going to be fair or not. Looks like it's going to be drop in for a fair single here for Ethan Mollard. Getting Rock Memorial going here. It's the leadoff batter. Up next, you're going to have number 11, Dowd.
Shannon
Dowd playing left field.
Some great matchups here with
Yes.
Rock and Festus over the years.
Yep, Mallard getting a lead over there. Getting a little antsy. Maybe he might try and take. Nope. Okay. Ball 1 here for Dowd. Yeah, and you can already see just a heightened level for both teams. We're kind of comparing ball games from the last ball game against Mattoon and this one, and you can see when the balls are put in play, they're not really hard hit balls. That's a foul ball here for Dowd. It's going to even up the count 1-1. So you can see both pitchers look like they're pretty much on their game right now.
Yep.
Throwing strikes, trying to pitch contact, and the contact that happens really isn't too hard. They're right at people. Unfortunately, some of the fielders haven't been able to make some plays, but we'll see that. But, a rivalry game like this, I don't know if this is the first time they're playing or not, but any time that you're going to play a rival, there's some natural nerves that take place and feeling out. You're going to feel each other out for maybe an inning or two and kind of see how things go.
This is actually the second meeting this year, and the first meeting was at Rock, and Rock won on a walk-off in the bottom of the seventh.
Wow. So Festus 253 looking for some revenge here in their tournament, and Rock looking to stay, I guess if you say, dominant in the early head-to-head matchups.
Exactly.
Off-speed pitch. It's going to get Dowd looking there. Nice curveball for Duncan. And that'll bring up number 24, Hunter Ward, the catcher for Rock Memorial.
I feel you're getting into the groove here now.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
hey, you don't have time to think now. They're
you
playing
don't?
The speed is definitely a different speed. We were able to have some conversations that last ball game, and with that, you got to flare out to right field, and
what a catch.
What a catch. And he's going to double up Mollard at first.
How about that?
That was your right fielder, Dylan Schnitzler, making an excellent grab there and doubling up Mollard at first. And with that, that's the end of the top of the second. Still with a 1-0 score. Festus 253 in the lead. They'll be up next at the bottom of the second. You're watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL.
The boys of summer have you covered in the field, and Armand Klein at Klein's Custom Jewelers have you covered in jewelry. From jewelry and watch repairs, appraisals, or custom-made jewelry, Klein's is there for all your jewelry needs. Located in Festus at 210 Main Street, give Armand a call at 636-937-3738. You'll be glad you did. Klein's Custom Jewelers.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
a family atmosphere,
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pachangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter. Come out to La Pachanga.
Proudly protecting Festus and surrounding areas. You can expect fast, friendly, personalized service for you, whether that's one policy or multiple policies. It's all with one agent. Contact Sean and his team today at 636-764-6294 or Sean Wiley at allstate.com. A former player and coach of Festus 253 baseball, and now specializing in criminal defense, family law, wills, estates, and trusts, the law offices of Matthew Brown is here for you, representing you the right way, not the easy way. In Festus at 101 East Main Street or on Facebook and the web, call 314-628-0033.
All right, and we're coming back here after the first pitch of the bottom of the second. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball here on live stream STL. You have Dawson Jacobak up at the plate, and he looks at a ball. I'm already going to tell you this. I hope he gets a hit. 'Cause when your walk-up music is Michael Jackson,
Yeah, right?
there, hopefully good things happen. Jacobak, Jefferson R7 student, going to graduate this upcoming year. Shot down the third baseline. Umpire calls it foul. Should bring the count to 2-2, I believe. So interesting. 2-1. Okay, 2-1. So interesting that you have some teammates of school, high school ball, playing against each other, and off-speed pitch there that hits Jacobak. Obviously, no intent there.
Yeah.
You can tell it just slipped.
One of those slipped curveballs.
Mm-hmm.
Slickery, they say.
And that'll bring up Dylan Schnitzler, the right fielder. Number 3. See if they get any action here, put a bunt on or steal, hit and run. Haven't seen a lot of that today. That's a hard hit ball up the middle. Could be a quality single there.
Good poke there for
Yes.
Schnitzler.
Hard hit ball. Definitely the hardest hit ball that we've seen this ball game. This early bottom of the second, 1-0 Festus 253 lead over Rock Memorial. Number 12, Colin Riando, catching from Festus. He'll be a senior this upcoming school year.
Yes, he will.
Starts off with a strike.
Throw back the second. Nothing doing out there.
And it's just interesting how you get kids that go from the same high school to different teams.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know if they're getting waiver signed to try out for other teams, or how the rules or regulations with.
The summer stuff is a little bit more open.
Okay.
I know that. I've always heard this. Past players have told me, they said, your American Legion teams usually try to pick the all-star teams, your top 1, 2, 3 players from each team in the county. That's what they try to do. And so, that's what they're trying to do. And so when there's just a plethora of great players, they get other players that got to go play other places. So, you got to get in here and you got to try out. They try out in the fall.
Yes. Yeah, which is always interesting. And it's going to be a swing and a miss for Riendo. Strike out for Ethan Carroll. But it's always in now. This is 20-plus years ago as Pratt, number 9, Charlie Pratt, comes up. And now, 20-plus years ago when we were in school, I think it was you had to try out for that post. So if you lived in the Festus Crystal area, you had to try out for Festus. And then if you didn't make the team, or if you wanted a waiver to say maybe try for another team, they would give you that waiver.
Right.
I don't know if that's how it works 20, 25 years later, but that's how it was back, back in late 90s, 2000s.
Well, this season being so unique with all of the different restrictions and are we going to play, are we not going to play? You've had teams, we've seen teams play, you go down to Charleston's, they're rolling up on 30, 35 games already.
Wow.
Where, Festus here, they're only in 15. They only got half as many games. Rock the same.
And then you throw in, and at least down, that's going to be a hard hit ball. It's going to be a fair ball down the line.
That's going to
score a run. And going to third is Schnitzler. So that's going to be a double for Pratt.
Extending that lead 2-0.
And what you see down in the mineral area, MAAA, you have school teams or not the high school coaches, but maybe an assistant or maybe a dad or whatnot, but they're playing basically under the umbrella or under the banner of their own school name. The Raiders, the Warriors, the Knights, whatever. You know, I know there's some Orioles or whatnot that's not a school team, but they're kind of under that flagship of the school. Now I don't know if that's Legion or not, or if it's another organization, but they're also getting some games as well.
Right.
Hard hit ball back to first baseman. He's going to go ahead and make the throw to home, but not going to be in time. As number 3, Dylan Schnitzler scores. So that's going to be a fielder's choice there for Wilson. And that's going to roll over the order back up to the top. Number 8, Cole Wagner, playing center field this evening. And you get a sense here early, it's already 3-0 Festus, that there's one out. But if you're Rock, you need to try and maybe roll the double play here, try and get out of this inning without another run.
Absolutely.
Wagner with a walk is last and first at bat as the lead off. Swing and a miss, gonna be the first strike of his at bat. Carroll with a fastball. Got runners at the corners here at the bottom of the second for Festus. Check swing by Wagner. Didn't go around. High ball. Even the count of 1-1.
I was going to ask you about that. You're coming from the North County Raiders. Are they MAAA down? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the MAAA conference. And they've got it broken up into large school, small school, and actually, and I'm curious if I haven't heard if any Jefferson County teams are doing this, but last week Farmington and North County actually played, I want to say, on a Thursday, so North County could honor their seniors.
That's
and
cool.
then this upcoming Tuesday, I believe, they're going to play at Farmington so they can honor their seniors. Yeah. And I know West County did the same thing with Kingston, and I think there's been some other high school teams down there, specific high school teams that have played. So I don't know if anybody up here in the JCC is doing that. I know a lot of these ball players are playing. I know it's not Legion, but I'm going to call it Legion.
Yep.
But that would be a nice way maybe to honor the seniors unless they've done something already. Maybe they have.
I have an answer for that.
Okay.
And this is what I'm hearing. So don't super quote me, but I think I have a little bit of an answer there. Ball inside. The next matchup between Rock and Festus, they're going to allow the players to wear their school uniforms.
That's neat. Hopefully, maybe all those coaches, their high school coaches, can come out.
That would be awesome.
And, even if it does take an extra 10, 15 minutes, as there's a foul ball here by Wagner, maybe they can try and honor.
Yep.
Say, hey, these are our seniors from all of these schools. I'm sure Coach Bone and the Rock coach, I'm sure that's something maybe they could work out with each other, and just as a send-off for all those seniors that unfortunately didn't get a spring season this year. So you got a full count here for Wagner. Runner first goes. It's going to be a strikeout, and catcher's not going to throw down. So that's going to bring up Jordan Duncan with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning.
The first number 2?
The first number 2. The first number 2.
In the lineup.
First time doing this play-by-play, and here it is all repeating numbers. I got to figure out who's who.
We're totally throwing it at you.
Duncan takes a ball 1. Now, if you're him, it's already 3-0. You really want to put the ball in play here.
Right.
Got a speedster, looks like out at second. Maybe help him.
Oh,
swing and a miss. Yep. Put up some more crooked numbers for him. Get a lead where he can kind of maybe settle down a little bit in this rivalry matchup and just kind of pump strikes. Off-speed pitch. Gets hit by the pitch. Another breaking ball. Jacobek, I believe, was a righty that got hit on the breaking ball. Duncan's the left-hander that got hit on the breaking ball. So now you've got bases loaded, 2 outs. That's going to bring up big number 16, Levi Ebersalt, the Jefferson graduate that's going to play his college career out at William Jewell.
That's correct.
See if he can do some damage here for the Festus 253 Diamond Baseball Club. And he looks at ball one. So you want to be selective if you're Levi right here.
Yeah.
Especially now that's 0-1. You want to put it on a tee. Your zone starts to shrink here. Now, you want to look for a fastball, maybe middle end, whatever his power zone is. But that's all you're looking for in this situation. And he nubs it off the bat directly to first base. First baseman has a little bit of trouble, gathers his feet, able to make the play. And that's going to be the end of the bottom of the second. Festus 253 managed to score a couple runs, and at the end of 2, it is 3-0. Festus 253 over Rock Memorial here at West City Park in Festus, and you're watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL.
USA Mortgage, the home of possibility. Offices located in Festus, servicing homeowners from St. Louis to Cape Girardeau. Contact Justin Neal at 636-385-5232 or check him out on the web at festus.usa-mortgage.com.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
All right, and we're back. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL, and we are already at the top of the third. And in to bat, number 7, Nolan Estepare.
You got it right.
Hey,
How about that?
I got it right.
You got to throw a little French in there.
I will.
Man,
Don't do that's
that
the
might
Joe
be
Dirt.
Italian
Don't French
too,
it up,
though,
Joe
I think.
Dirt. Don't French it up. And that's going to be a shot down to the third base. And he's going to collect the infield single. That was a hard shot by Estepare.
A jackaback over there at third base trying to make that play. It was a tough one, but couldn't come up with it.
Mm-hmm. That's going to bring up number 16, Braden Kreutz. He's the extra hitter. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Kreutz? Yeah,
Kreutz?
we'll try that.
Okay.
We'll stick with that.
Messed up my scorecard here, so we're actually in the third inning. I've got it mismarked like we should be in the second. Bunts on. It's going to be a foul ball. Way back, I believe it went out of play. So bring count to 0-1. Yeah, and if you're Rock, you're just trying to move some runners over here in this situation, trying to get a run. You know, you've got a obviously in my opinion, a power pitcher in Jordan Duncan. Comparing to the pitchers that we saw last ball game, you can definitely see he has a plus fastball. Obviously, the Jefferson College signee, so maybe he's going to pitch, maybe he's going to be in the field, whatever they're going to have him do, or both. And obviously, he's the stud athlete over at Herculaneum. And shout out to Coach Jarvis.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to be missing Duncan this year, this upcoming basketball season. But he'll find a way. He's a good coach. He's going to bring up 2-2. Bring the count to 2-2 here. That's going to be a check on the runner again.
We were having problems with this particular camera angle last game. It was just beating. The sun was beating straight down on that guy. I have fans behind it to try to pull heat off of it. I had things in front of it to try to keep the heat from getting to it, and it just wasn't enough. This inning here, or this game right here, not too bad.
There you go. Maybe that sun's kind of coming down. It's not directly on the. And that's going to be another ball. It's going to bring the count full here for number 16, Braden Kreutz. Do you put the runner in motion? Maybe try and start something, or do you just
do.
let him take his chances? Yeah. That's going to be swing and a miss here. It's going to be a strikeout. Be first out of the inning.
Actually, I got a 3-2 count here.
Okay, now it's full. All right. Three and 2. All right. That's going to be a ball. Walked him here.
What is going on here? I see a 3-2
I've seen 3 and 2 twice.
Okay, maybe it is 2 and 2.
Okay.
She had it right.
Okay, 2-2. All right. Oh. All right. Potential double play ball. A little bobble by the third baseman. Oh. And second base is going to miss it. Everybody's going to be safe on the fielder's choice.
Yep.
And I have to make another correction on the scorecard.
Colby Ott over here came up with it fairly cleanly, just whizzed it pretty good over there to the second baseman there, Chase Wilson, and went right through his glove.
That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, number 55, Ricky Wallace. Wallace hit it back to the pitcher. Got runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the third.
Got Coach Eric Lars watching. How you doing, Coach?
Hey.
Coach and new AD.
New AD.
Second year over at Bayless. We'll be up at Bayless pending any changes in schedule for football.
Good. I was going to say, didn't they came into is it the I-55 conference?
I don't know if they're in the conference yet.
Okay.
I think they're taking a bid. They're actually right now they're an independent in football.
Okay.
And there's a couple of games down here that they're going to play with the Jefferson County teams. One at home with Pius, one away with Grandview.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if there's a couple of other games that they're mixing in.
Okay.
But I know both of those games because we are covering those. So
okay. That's going to be a pass ball.
Yeah, runners move up.
On the, I guess we would want to call it a wild pitch. Yes, and I heard, Crystal City getting out of the I-55
right.
and maybe Bayless coming in and trying to pick up some ball games. I didn't know if they were going to play everybody, Herky, Grandview, Pius, all of them, Jefferson, or if just certain select teams.
Right. Being an independent, you can do what you want, basically.
It's going to be a foul ball right by the Festus 253 coaching staff.
You can see the sun going down over here in the west. And we're going to get cooked for a good 20, 30 minutes here probably. Told you during the break, I was like, we feel like eggs right here. just absolutely sizzling.
But I tell you what, though, it's nice in the tent. We've got the fan going here. It's hopefully get some cloud cover, and with that, the sun goes down and play under the lights. So we got a ball back to first base, but the home umpire is going to call it foul, and that was a bang play there. Great effort by the first baseman, number 9, Charlie Pratt, and it was just foul. So we are at the top of the third. 3-0 is the score. Festus 253 against rival Rock Memorial. That's going to be a hit grounder to the second baseman. Will score a run. It'll be an RBI for number 55, Ricky Wallace. So he does his job and brings the runner in, which is what you want to do. Brings the runner over from second to third. And most importantly, gets you on the board. That's what you want if you're Rock.
That's absolutely it.
And so that'll be one out. That's going to be hit up the middle, and it's going to be bobbled by the shortstop, and then his throw is going to create the first baseman to come off the base, and so everybody's safe. Another run crosses the board for Rock Memorial, and that was Ward. It was first pitch and put the ball in play. So that's going to be an E6. And now we have number 15, Nick Schumann, up at the plate. And that's going to be a hard hit ball. That's going to be deep. That's going to go right off the fence in left field. He's going to walk in with a double. Shortstop trips, and that's going to cause the runner, number 27, Truman Ward, to score from third. He had originally stopped at third and put himself on pause, but shortstop having to trip on the on the cutoff. Ball gets away, and now he scores. And guess what? It's a tie ball game.
And Zach Bone going to talk to Jordan here real quick.
Yeah.
And
that was a hard hit. Now that was our hardest hit ball
that's
of the
been our
evening.
whole bit. Yeah, definitely went to the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Number Nick Schumann. Doesn't say where he's from. One of the ones on the Rock Memorial roster that doesn't have a school reference or graduation year.
You got a parent out there that can help us out?
Yeah.
Go ahead and comment there and let us know.
I'd say probably, maybe guessing the Windsor area. Never know.
Yeah.
Maybe playing for Coach Young out of Windsor. That'll bring up number 10, Trent Harris, the first baseman. We've got one out. Top of the third. It's now a tied ball game, 3-3. Runner at second base, Jordan Duncan on the mound. Coach Bone just went out and talked to his players. And that must have calmed him down because he starts off the at-bat with a strike to Harris. Low called strike number 1. It's going to be a foul ball right back to the batter that's in the on-deck circle. Quickly 0-2 here for Jordan Duncan. And I think if you're Jordan, your fastball's working. You've only really had 1, 2 at most hard hit balls.
Right.
But
both of them been in this inning.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe they're sitting second time through the order, sitting fastball. Maybe starts throwing some off. There's an off-speed pitch. Got him off balance a little bit, but Harris was able to foul it off, get himself another pitch.
Harris has, and I've kind of picked this up here, Harris has always had a hard time laying off these off-speed pitches here.
All right.
And he's always off balance with it, just like that last at bat there.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a low fastball for a ball. It's going to bring the count on the board to 1-2. And you can see Duncan after that talk by Coach Bone. He already throws hard, but he looks like he's getting a little more zip on it. Off-speed pitch. Called strike 3. Strikes out Harris on a nasty, nasty curveball. Harris jumping there. And if you're Jordan Duncan and Festus 253, that's exactly what you needed in that situation. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, his counterpart, Ethan Carroll. He's a Festus Tiger. Going to be a 2021 graduate. Looks at a ball. Thought about it. Wonder if Coach Montgomery's around here. Any of the other coaches watching this ball game this evening as the sun's starting to come down. Might have some coaches maybe out in left field or a couple maybe behind right field or who knows in the grandstands, the covered stands. You got a pickoff. Oh, inside move there by Jordan Duncan back to second base. Ott couldn't handle it. Keeps the ball in front. The check on the runner. So 1-1 count here. We got 2 outs. Top of the third, 3-3 ball game here at West City. Curveball, excellent off-speed pitch. It's going to be strike 2. That was nice. That had some bite to it. You could tell.
You're seeing Duncan start to master these off-speed pitches here in this inning.
Mm-hmm. Another off-speed, and yes, he went around, and he's not going to debate it, and they don't have to worry about the tag. And with that, that's going to be the third out of the inning. Rock Memorial pushes 3 across the board in the top half of the third, which brings the score 3-3 here at West City Park in Festus, Missouri. And you're watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL.
USA Mortgage, the home of possibility. Offices located in Festus, servicing homeowners from St. Louis to Cape Girardeau. Contact Justin Neal at 636-385-4900 888-888-5232 or check him out on the web at festus.usa-mortgage.com.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
A former player and coach of Festus 253 baseball, and now specializing in criminal defense, family law, wills, estates, and trusts, the law offices of Matthew Brown is here for you, representing you the right way, not the easy way. In Festus at 101 East Main Street or on Facebook and the web, call 314-628-0033.
All right, and we're back with Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball and live stream STL. Kobiat at the plate, fouls one off for strike one, puts one in play, lazy fly ball to left field, and that's going to be caught by Shannon Dowd. Shannon, Jefferson High School, just graduated.
Yep.
He's going to play baseball at Fontbonne.
Yes, he is.
All right.
Over with Caleb Schweigert.
All right.
Mary and Mark watching Dawson Jacobag play from Ivernus, Florida. How about that? Thank you so much for watching. Glenda Johnson says she's been watching as well.
All right.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Caleb Schweigert up at the plate, number 28, the left fielder. Fouls went off. It's going to even the count, 1-1. So if you're Festus and your Coach Bone, what do you tell you guys when you come back in? Anything? Are you worried? Are you
Get back to work.
get back to work? Get some quality at-bats. Swing and a miss there for Schweigert. Caleb, the St. Pius, graduated in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
He's already in college. He's playing at Fontbonne.
Yep.
Yeah.
He got about 15 games. He talked to me earlier in the season, said he got about 15 games, and we were doing really, really well, and then all of a sudden they had to pull the plug.
Oh.
Ooh,
And
good
he
pitch.
looks at a curveball for strike three.
And all he can do is go right back to the
Yep.
dugout, his head down, saying, okay, well, we'll get him next time.
Yep, nice off-speed pitch from Ethan Carroll. Now, Fontbonne, I'm trying to remember, is that Coach Good? I believe, if that's the
I believe so.
Ryan Good, I believe.
I believe so.
Okay. Number 24, Jacobak Dawson, the third baseman. He was hit by a pitch, his first at bat. See if he can put the ball in play here. Looks at ball two. See if he can get a little two-out rally started here for Festus 253. Swing and a miss for Jacobak. Haven't had a chance to talk or ask any questions here. So as we move into it, do you think we're going to get NFL?
The NFL is such a funky thing and weird places that they're in right now.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Protocols, and
I don't know.
they were talking about that, the NFLPA, about foul ball here by Jacobak. Yeah, they don't know if how they're going to test and how many times, and it just seems like they went through the virtual draft, and they seemed like they had all that time to get their ducks in a row. And I think the NFLPA came out earlier this past week and said, you know what, you don't have it together, we may not play. And with that, Jacobak swings and misses. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Rock Memorial. And after 3 complete innings, it is a tie ball game, 3-3, between the Festus 253 and Rock Memorial Ball Clubs. You're watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL.
boys of summer have you covered in the field, and Armand Klein at Klein's Custom Jewelers have you covered in jewelry. From jewelry and watch repairs, appraisals, or custom-made jewelry, Klein's is there for all your jewelry needs. Located in Festus at 210 Main Street, give Armand a call at 636-937-3738. You'll be glad you did. Klein's Custom Jewelers.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
A family atmosphere.
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pachangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter. Come out to La Pachanga.
And we're back. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL. Ethan Mollard, the Grandview graduate, leading off for Rock Memorial in the top of the 4th. Jordan Duncan still on the mound. Mollard with a single his first time at bat. Duncan with an off-speed ball. Evens the count at 1-1. Strike 2 for Mollard. I tell you what, Duncan,
Yeah,
he's not wasting any time, isn't
He's
he?
working real quick here.
He's saying he's hungry. He wants to get home for dinner.
That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Maybe he wants to go get some of the local Main and Mill or any of the other sponsors that we have for
We've had Main and Mill. We've had our newest restaurant has been where we have our coach's box, La Pachangas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's a strikeout of Ethan Mollard. That one had a little giddy up to it, didn't it? Yeah, that one had a little extra zip from Jordan Duncan there. You could tell he's ready to go. He just has that look, and he's ready. He's locked in, and I think he's going to put the weight on his shoulders and get after it. Strike for Dowd. Strike 1. Number 11, Shannon Dowd, out of Jefferson High School. Looks at strike 2. I tell you what, he's rolling.
Yep, absolutely.
0-2. 0-2, breaking ball, freezes Dowd. And that's a 1-2. That is 4 strikeouts in a row for Duncan.
How about that?
Yeah, he is. I think he's finding it.
Caught a stride of some sort. Maybe he's caught a little bit of a. Maybe caught a little bit of a quick spurt of something there, you know.
Yeah. Number 24, Hunter Ward, the catcher, up with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. It's going to be a fair ball down the third base line, and he's going to go for 2. He's going to walk in with a stand-up double as Ward, and that ends Duncan's strikeout streak. Say that 3 times fast. And with that, maybe a little 2-out rally if you're Rock Memorial. And you have number 7, shortstop Nolan Estepare.
Estepare, you got it again.
All right.
How about that? That sun could stay under behind those clouds back there. That'd be great. You know?
I think might be close to maybe putting the lights on here out at Butch Lucas Field. Got 2 outs. Foul ball out of play. Start the at-bat for number 7, Nolan Estepare, out of Windsor. A junior this past year. He will graduate. Upcoming senior. Check on the runner at second. Fastball. Man, he is locked in.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I think he's ready.
Starting to pitch a lot better now.
Mm-hmm. Has he thrown a lot of innings? Do you know?
No, he's not. Actually,
Okay.
it's really interesting.
And that's a swing and a miss. And with that strikeout, Duncan strikes out the side, not in order, but after that double, no harm, no foul. And after 4 innings, or I should say 3.5 innings, it's still a tied ball game, 3-3. here in West City Park. You're watching Rock Memorial and Festus 253, and this is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL.
Hey everybody, welcome to Casey Nicole Salon. I'm Christopher Schweigert. Just kind of want to give you a little tour of what we're having here. Super comfy waiting room. We even have beverages sometimes, that's good. Also do all your nail services that here done by my lovely wife Sarah. Here is the owner, Casey. She's like super awesome. She can do anything. Tara, she does makeup, hair, spray tan, color. Come in here, takes about 10 minutes. You start out white, and then all of a sudden you got like a bronze glow. We do haircuts, we do colors, makeup, spray tans, smoothing systems for wedding parties, proms, homecomings, anything you want we can make happen. We are the hidden gem of Crystal City, Casey Nicole Salon. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game. Livestream STL, now available on Roku.
You're watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL. We're locked in a 3-3 tie here going into the bottom of the fourth inning here in West City Park between rivals Festus 253 and Rock Memorial. You have here a leadoff single by right fielder number 3, Dylan Schnitzler. He's hustling around, making it a double. Excellent, excellent. He was hustling right out of the box.
Absolutely.
I think he saw it, read it, and said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and use my speed, take a risk.
That's right.
And was able to honestly get in there pretty comfortably with that double.
I completely agree with you.
Now you've got 8, 9, 10. We haven't seen a lot of hit and run, straight steal, sacrifice bunts. Do you do something like that in this situation, or you just say, you know what, we are who we are, we're going to hit? Even though it's the bottom half of the order or bottom third?
Just knowing from Coach Bone stays away from that.
Really?
He does.
Okay.
I guess a lot of it just depends on the there's a throwback.
And he's
he
safe.
almost got him.
Yep. Good stop by the catcher, and he gets a check on the runner at second base. Little Yadier Molina-esque there thrown from his knees. Great throw.
We got two really good catchers here.
Riendo at the dish, swings and a miss. And on the board brings the count to 2-1. Riendo with a strikeout, swinging his first attempt. Off-speed pitch, a little low. It's going to bring the count to 3-1. And if you're number 12, Colin Riendo, you're looking for your pitch, and you just want to drive it. You're going to drive it as hard as you can in a gap. And that's what he was trying to do. Foul tip, catcher stayed with it. And that's going to bring the count to 3-2, full count. And it's the pace of this game's just now, I think the sun's going down, and seems like the pace is quickening up. You're going to have a foul ball down the left side.
Say that now the sun pops back up.
I know.
But we're close. It's getting close, going behind the trees, and looks like it could end up being a really nice evening.
Yeah. And they've had a softball tournament here as well. Looked like maybe some select softball.
Yeah,
probably.
NSA over there.
Yeah.
NSA League.
And with that, he's going to walk Riendo. So you've got runners on first and second, nobody out. That's going to bring up number 9, Charlie Pratt. Pratt playing first base this evening. Had a double his last at bat. So let's see if he can do some damage here. Got his little throwback hip hop.
At the beginning of the season, Jeff Whitener, swing and a miss there, but Jeff Whitener will ask all the players, what do you want for a walk-up song? And that's what they give him.
There you go.
And that's what he gives them.
Hey. Just has to make sure he's, finding all the clean versions. That's
right.
A hard hit ball to the shortstop. That's going to be a dead ball, and that hit the base runner. That hit Schnitzler, and so he's going to be out. And with that, Pratt will take first base. Riando will move up to second, but
that's
with I guess yes, and that will be the first out. That was a hard hit ball. There wasn't much that Schnitzler could do there. That'll bring up number 2, the second number 2.
Yeah,
Chase Wilson, second baseman. Off-speed pitch, hit to the shortstop. He's just going to have the play at first base. And Wilson is going to move the runners over to third and second on the 6-3 putout. And that will roll over the lineup back to the top of the order with number 8, Cole Wagner, center fielder. Cole is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Let's see if he can do some damage here. Got runners at both scoring positions, second base and third base. See if he can put something in play. I'm sure his sister's cheering him on now. And that's a swing and a foul straight back. Nice just to be out.
Yeah.
Seeing some high
Absolutely.
school sports.
Yep.
Whether that's here, if you're lucky enough to be Coach Miller and you're playing some basketball down at Park Hills.
Was he down there all weekend?
I think it was probably during the week. I think he posted something maybe Thursday, Friday. So we're gonna give Coach Miller. We're gonna try to give him as much trouble as we can.
That's right.
I tell you what, though, he does some great commercials for the Coach's Box, doesn't he?
Oh my gosh, isn't that something? Takes a strike there.
That'll bring the count to 1-2 here for Wagner.
And I haven't had to ask him anything. He's just he just cranks it out. He goes,
Right.
hey, I got another one. Hey, I got another one. I'm like, oh, my gosh, dude. And as fast as I make him up, he just keeps cranking more out.
We'll have to start calling him Leo.
Right?
And curveball just misses. And I think if you're Ethan Carey, you're thinking, man, where did that miss?
Yeah, exactly.
Where did that miss? Because it definitely froze Wagner. And so here we are with a deuces wild 2-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And fastball up. It's going to bring the count full. Runners can't leave with first base open. But we get to that point with bases loaded. Maybe they're off with the... That'll be ball 4 for Wagner. That's his second walk of the evening. So bases are loaded for Jefferson College signee Jordan Duncan. So he's doing extremely well on the mound. Let's see if he can help himself out here at the plate. What do you think?
He's definitely in a position to break this open here, and we'll see what happens here. He has been struggling at the bat. He did get a walk last time.
Or
He
got
hit
hit. Yep, he got hit with that off speed. Yeah. Did get a single his first at bat.
Yeah.
Draws a first pitch ball here.
One thing I noticed here, Ethan Carroll does not want to give him anything to swing at. He's all off speed at this point. There's another one.
Yep, that's in for a strike. Yeah, you definitely. I mean, there's nowhere to put him. Bases are loaded, but you don't want to groove it down the middle. He's too good of a player. Looks at strike 2. Now it's 1-2. Any pitch that Carroll has, he can throw in this situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would imagine it's probably going to be another one of those off-speed breaking balls.
Probably something in the dirt. So you just kind of feel a little bit of the big moment here in this ball game. 3-3 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. Off speed, Duncan hammers it out to
deep. Off the
wall at center field. That's going to score a few here. That's going to clear the bases.
How about that?
For a 2-out double, base clearing double for Jordan Duncan.
And I know he's probably saying this inside. It is about time. No doubt of it.
Yes, and Carroll, he did an excellent job to get to that count, but then unfortunately he hung a breaking ball in that situation.
Right. A good batter is not going to miss that. And
correct.
Jordan Duncan's a good batter.
What's the phrase? You hang it, we bang it.
Yep, that's how it goes. Got a pinch runner out there, Grant Beck for Jordan Duncan.
Okay. See if Speedster, maybe he can score here. Hard hit ball through the hole.
Oh, and it goes to the wall.
By the left fielder. That's definitely going to score the pinch runner. And now Ebersol is going to hold up at second base. That's going to be a single with an error. That was a hard hit ball. That was a hard hit ball there. And I think you're starting to see Festus get some timing.
Yep. That's been their biggest thing, I really think, is just there's timely times to put things in play, and they haven't been able to do that. And so you're slowly starting to see some things come together here. And that's how that happened last season, towards the end of the season, right before the zones and the districts out at St. Genevieve.
And you saw the same thing last ball game where they went through the lineup the first time, got a run or two here and there, but it took them to the latter innings. And what they wind up doing is really being able to score on Mattoon late. And that's credit to the batters because they made some adjustments.
Right.
And really stuck to their zone. Now right there is a close pitch there. The Rock Memorial fans wanted to look like a close strike there on number 6, Ott. But, they're definitely, as they get through their first at-bat, that's a hanging breaking ball that Ott sends down the line, foul down the third baseline. And you can start to see the Festus 253 hitters sit back, wait back for that curveball. 1-2 count here on the board with 2 outs.
I have a Chris Miller sighting.
Hey, there
Coach
he is.
Chris Miller, how are you?
There he is. I hope you're doing okay, playing all those basketball games. Off-speed pitch here. Once again, Carroll thought that was a strike. Is he already commenting?
Already. Now it just sounds like Monty from Major League.
It's in the bag. It's in the bag. Take over.
Coach Miller will be having our... Oh, there's a shot.
It's a flare in between shortstop and center field. That's down, and that's actually going to get by the center fielder. Ott's going to stay at first base, but that will score Ebersol.
Yep.
And with that, you have 5 runs coming across the board in the bottom of the 4th for the Festus 253 baseball club.
Yep. Coach Miller, Coach McVeigh, Coach Mr. I should say, Mr. Riley Blair, and Coach Jason Jarvis with myself for the Coach's Box. That'll be this Wednesday coming at 7 o'clock from La Pachengas.
It's a foul ball off Schweigert. Riley doesn't get a coach. He gets a mister.
Mister. He gets a mister because he colored commentary last night with myself and Tom Hartbeck.
Okay.
And then we went over to Lapa's afterwards.
There you go. There you go. Riley Blair special.
He did. He
there
got the Riley Blair special, and I'm starting to get my own special too.
Yeah. Hey, Ott steals, and that's going to be safe. Straight steal. I think he got that one off of Carroll. Carroll had a high leg kick. Didn't slide step at all, but Ott with some speed that you saw there. He takes second base with 2 outs here. 5 runs coming across. That's now an 8-3 lead for Rock 253 here in the bottom. And that's Schweiger with a fly ball into the left field corner. And I believe he dropped it. Okay, It's going to be a foul ball.
I'm going to have you go right here when I go to this.
All right.
Point to
You'll have
that.
to point.
You'll be able to see it.
Okay.
Be able to see it a little bit better.
Yeah, my vantage point in live
I understand.
blocked by the dugout, third base dugout. But I tell you what, it's a nice setup you have here for the live stream STL. You got the tent, you got the fan. It's great.
Yeah. We're doing everything we can to stay cool.
1-2 count here, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Off-speed pitch is going to get behind the catcher, get past the catcher. Now it's going to easily move up to third base. So if you are Caleb Schweigert, you just want to put the ball in play. Deuces are wild. You got to sit. You want fastball, but you also want to think fastball adjust here.
Yeah. Schweigert's one of those guys. He can just stick the bat on the ball. He's really good at like a chip shot, you know, and just is able to stick that bat on the ball and put that right over the infield.
Full count pitch here, and that's another strikeout on the inside part of the plate. He didn't like. And that's his second strikeout looking. And with that, big number going across the board here for Festus 253. 5 runs in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And that's going to bring the score to 8-3 in favor of Festus 253 as we have completed 4 full innings out here at West City Park, Butch Lucas Field. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay. I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you. Proudly protecting Festus and surrounding areas, you can expect fast, friendly, personalized service for you, whether that's one policy or multiple policies. It's all with one agent. Contact Sean and his team today at 636-764-6294 or Sean Wiley at allstate.com.
All right, this is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball here on Livestream STL. Jordan Duncan on the bump here for Festus 253. Just got a crooked number the bottom half of the 4th inning. And right off the bat, he hits the batter, number 16, Braden Kreutz, the extra hitter.
That's called kerplunk.
Yes, that is what that was. That he will. I feel that. Oh, I'm going to feel that one in the morning.
Coach Chris Miller, does Riley Blair know anything about baseball? That's like me talking football. Wow. Hashtag undefeated football coaching record?
Yes.
Holy moly.
Yes, Coach Miller does.
Wow.
I believe we did that together. I think they were, when I left Grandview to go to North County, I think they were putting up the statue, the Chris Miller statue for
wow. Holy moly.
Number 55, Ricky Wallace there with the fastball up and in. You could tell he did not like that pitch. And right now, if you're Jordan Duncan, your team just put up a crooked number, 5 runs. You just want to pitch to contact. And great piece of hitting going the opposite way here for number 55. Ricky Wallace with a single, almost hitting the base runner. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
First you get hit by a Duncan fastball, then you get hit by a rocket.
Right.
On your front side and your back side.
Right.
But he's okay, and he advanced over to second. And with that, you have runners on first and second with nobody out. Number 27, Truman Ward, the center fielder's up. He takes a strike 1. Have you seen or had a chance to watch any of the inter-squad scrimmages with St. Louis?
I have not.
I wish Fox Sports would put that on.
Yeah.
Now, I think their St. Louis Cardinals website's doing that. They're streaming. But you would think, man, put that on Fox Sports, that would sell.
I think they're going to do that, and along with Blues hockey, because both are about to start up around the same time.
Got a ball that's fisted to the shortstop. Only play is to first base, and Kobiot makes the play. With that, though, the runners were able to advance to second and third on the 6-3 ground out. That'll bring up the number 3 hole hitter, number 15, Nick Schumann. See if he can help out the cause here and get a couple runs across the board for Rock Memorial. get some momentum swinging back in their way.
I'm wondering if Coach Miller's still on here, if he's got another couple of commercials for us ready.
Yeah, he does some good ones.
He's locked and loaded all the time. He just is.
Well, he's been, he's had the football. That's a
there's a
hard shot, hard deep ball in the right field gap, and that is caught by the right fielder. Both runners are going to advance. And now the runner from second is going to make a play at home, and he's going to be in there relatively easily. Oh, but the umpire calls him out. Apparently he must have missed the plate, tried to come back and touch home plate. The umpire said that the catcher tagged him. Now, not only is the base runner and the umpire trying to talk to the official, or the umpire, excuse me, they must have gotten the answer that they liked because there was little to no discussion. Now he is talking to the Harris, saying, "Hey, watch your mouth."
Yep.
And with that, I'm going to have to figure out how to score all of this, but that's going to end the top half of the fifth inning, and that score is going to remain, that score is going to go 8-4. Festus 253. So we'll be back here. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
A family atmosphere.
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter. Come out to La Pechanga.
Proudly protecting Festus and surrounding areas. You can expect fast, friendly, personalized service for you, whether that's one policy or multiple policies. It's all with one agent. Contact Sean and his team today at 636-764-6294 or Sean Wiley at allstate.com. The boys of summer have you covered in the field, and Armand Klein at Klein's Custom Jewelers have you covered in jewelry. From jewelry and watch repairs, appraisals, or custom-made jewelry, Klein's is there for all your jewelry needs. Located in Festus at 210 Main Street, give Armand a call at 636-937-3738. You'll be glad you did. Klein's Custom Jewelers.
All right, and we're back. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL. And right now we have a pitching change for Rock Memorial. Number 27, Truman Ward, has entered. And as the sun goes down and the lights come up, the heat is still there because Coach Danny Sigmund of Rock Memorial was not happy about that sequence of events. And with that call at home plate, that ended Rock's at bat the last half inning. Ooh. Number 24, Dawson Jacobak, up the plate, third baseman from Jefferson. The 2-0 count. He can sit dead red for a fastball here where he wants it in his zone. And that's a hard hit ball right at the third baseman. That's why it's called the hot corner, and it pops out of his glove. That's just a reaction play. I mean, it is a hard hit ball that I'm going to give a single for because that was self-preservation in that situation, and that was not much that third baseman could do there. So that'll bring up number 3, Dylan Schnitzler. Check on the runner, and he's safe.
I got to check on my scoreboard operator back here. Bree, you doing all right? She's doing good.
She's doing
all
good.
All right, just checking. Bree's been with us the last 2 games. Bree Wagner.
Doing an excellent job. Swing and a miss by number 3, Schnitzler.
Cole's sister. Or is it? Yeah, it's Cole's sister. That's right.
I think it probably needs to be
Bree's
brother.
It's Bree's brother.
1-1 count here. It's a hard hit ball out to the gap and left center. That's going to be down for potentially extra bases. Center fielder bobbles it, and that's going to bring the runners up to second and third. I think they were probably going to get there regardless, even if he came up with the play. But if you're Festus 253, you're rocking and rolling. And if you're Rock Memorial, you're thinking to yourself, we've got to be able to stop this bleeding here, make a play, get an out, even if you have to give up a run, sacrifice a run for it. But we need an out in this situation. Colin Riando up for Festus 253. Off-speed pitch for a strike. Nice little off-speed. Biting curveball there for Truman. Truman Ward, number 27. Started the ball game in center field. Came in now in relief of Ethan Carroll. And you know what? I thought Carroll did a good job. He pumped strikes, and Festus, I think, just made some adjustments there that second, third time through the order, and they were able to capitalize, especially that last inning. And I guess maybe his pitch count went up, but hopefully Truman here can keep him in the ball game, and Rock, when they come in the back, can put up some numbers, some runs of their own. Great play here by third base, number 15, Nick Schumann. Diving play at third, was able to have the thought process to look at that runner from third, keep him there at third, and then make a quality throw across the diamond and get Riando out. And with that, that'll bring up number 9, Charlie Pratt. Pratt is 2 for 2 today. Off speed high, up in the zone. You can see that Truman really likes Ward. He likes his off-speed pitch early. So as the sun comes down here, the lights come on and weather's starting to break, and it's turning into a nice night. That's a great, excellent block there. Excellent block by Hunter Ward. Yeah,
Hunter Ward.
Yeah. I wonder if brothers, cousins.
Yeah, brothers.
Brothers. All right.
Hunter Truman. Yeah. Now Schnitzlers.
They might get an earful. He might get an earful.
You'll know Schnitzlers are cousins.
Okay. Ball up and in. Yeah, this has been some really good baseball.
Jeff Montgomery, just pop it on. How you doing, Coach?
Hey, good to see you. It's going to be a low ball. It's going to be ball 4 for Pratt. That's going to load the bases here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's an 8-4 ball game here at West City Park. Festus 2-5-3 in the lead over rival Rock Memorial. And that's going to bring in number 2, Chase Wilson, the Grandview, I guess, sophomore, going to be junior, because it says he's going to be a 2022. Yep. So that's something that Coach Ketcherside is going to be looking forward to, having Chase Wilson.
Coach Ketcherside was with us down in Potosi last week.
Okay. Great guy.
He called the color for us. He had a good time.
Good.
It was good for him to get out. I know that.
Great guy. Does an excellent job there, and with the baseball program and everything that he does over at Grandview, and really loves basketball. And I mean, his daughters were tough to coach against, I tell you what. Flare. That's going to be Flare to the first base, and his play is back to home. Harris is going to make the putout, the 3-2 putout, fielder's choice for the second out of the inning.
Good play
so
there.
There's no run that scores as bases do remain loaded.
That was the right play.
Yes, that was, And it kind of caught him off guard, but he made the quick reaction, made the correct decision going home. You could tell they catch a thought about maybe trying to throw back to third. If that runner got off the baseline, he didn't. But now we've got 2 outs. Off speed for a strike.
Oh, good bender.
Yes, that was good. Way to get ahead, off speed. And you know what? They could get out of this inning with what?
Minimal damage.
No damage. Yeah, no damage. Foul ball down the first baseline. Wagner was all over that one. So now it's 0-2 count I think Truman Ward has proven that he likes his off-speed pitch, probably maybe better at this point than his fastball. Yeah. So are you going to waste one here with the fastball high to set up your curveball, or go right after him with the curveball in the dirt? We'll see with this pitch. Fastball right down the middle and completely confused Wagner. And with that, no harm as bases were loaded, but no one comes across. And after 5 complete innings, score remains 8-4, Festus 253. You are watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL.
USA Mortgage, the home of possibility. Offices located in Festus, servicing homeowners from St. Louis to Cape Girardeau. Contact Justin Neal at 636-385-5232 or check him out on the web at festus.usa-mortgage.com.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game. Livestream STL, now available on Roku.
All right, we're back here. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL. Jordan Duncan, a fast worker on the mound here, has already thrown a couple pitches, a couple balls. It's 2-0 to the first baseman, Harris. He hits it back to his counterpart, still has time. Messes up the throw, throws behind Duncan as he tries to have the pitcher cover the base, but it's all right. Catcher backs up the throw and keeps Harris at first base.
Yeah, Charlie Pratt trying to make that scoop and just push that a little too low below Jordan Duncan's feet.
He had time, but you could tell he looked up and thought, "Oh, I gotta rush it a little bit." Swing and a miss here by number 21, Ethan Carroll. That had some zip on it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It looked like one of his hardest fastballs he's thrown tonight. Ball outside brings the count even 1-1.
Maybe he's trying to stretch that arm out a little bit more. Like I said, he's had limited pitching. I think only 2 or 3 starts that I've seen physically, but could be more.
And I tell you, you look at Jefferson County baseball through the years, and you have had some arms come through here.
Yep.
You've had some arms that's been associated with I know this is technically not Legion, but we're just going to call it Festus 253 Legion here. Duncan, just the latest power arm that comes through. Names that come to mind is Brewer from Hillsboro. He was a fireballer.
Yep.
I think he's playing with the Rangers.
Yep.
Coached against Alex Winkleman from Crystal City, left-handed there as a sophomore. Helped lead his team to state. He was a great pitcher. He played for the Astros organization. Just countless others through the years for Festus Legion baseball.
Right.
That's going to be a breaking ball, a little low and outside. Brings the count on the board to 2-2.
Looking here at stats here from Game Changer, 11 innings pitched, four in 4 games here. So I mean, it's not he's only got a 1-0 record right now. 11 hits, 8 runs, 4 earned, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts.
It's gonna be should roll a pair here, a 4-6-3 double play. It's exactly what you want if you are Jordan Duncan.
Absolutely. ERA is 2.5, so I mean it's it's respectable.
And you got to think, everybody, all these other club teams, we'll just call them club teams, they're in the same boat of their best players around their local schools, whether it's their counties or specific high schools. Yeah. It's a swing and a miss by number 1, Ethan Mollard.
The sun has made its way past the trees now, so
Yes.
we're home free here.
It's a low ball. Evens the count of 1-1. Ethan Mollard, the recent Grandview graduate, 2020. Off speed, hit in between second and first base, and a ball goes right under the second baseman's glove. Diving effort there by second baseman Chase Wilson. That's going to be another single for Ethan Mollard. That's a player that we were talking about. Coach Ketcherside wishes that he could have coached his senior year.
Mm-hmm. And he's had a really good season so far for Rock Memorial.
Shannon Dowd up. Dowd 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, both looking. First pitch is a ball. So if you rock, you're hoping that this bottom third of the order can roll it back over to the top half. They did that their last time.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to get on base. They manufactured some runs there. They've got to do this again. We're getting at the point where here we are in the 6th inning. They only have a handful of outs left. They're going to have to start manufacturing some runs any way necessary. It's going to be a strike for Dowd. That's going to bring the count on the board to 1-2. See if Duncan puts him away with a fastball or goes off speed. And called time there. Duncan took a little bit longer than normal.
Yep.
Dowd won a time, was granted time by the umpire.
Little cat and mouse there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little gamesmanship here is what you got to do. And you know, if you rock, and as well as Duncan has pitched lately, as Mahler's off with the pitch, but it doesn't matter. It's strike 3 by Dowd. And with that, that's going to end the top half of the 6th inning. Ball game remains 8-4, Festus 253 over Rock Memorial. You are watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL.
A former player and coach of Festus 253 baseball, and now specializing in criminal defense, family law, wills, estates, and trusts, the law offices of Matthew Brown is here for you, representing you the right way, not the easy way. In Festus at 101 East Main Street or on Facebook and the web, call 314-628-0033. Proudly protecting Festus and surrounding areas, you can expect fast, friendly, personalized service for you, whether that's one policy or multiple policies. It's all with one agent. Contact Sean and his team today at 636-764-6294 or Sean Wiley at allstate.com.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
A family atmosphere.
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter. Come out to La Pechanga.
All right, here we are in a wonderful evening now out of West City Park, Butch Lucas Field. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL as we enter the bottom half of the 6th inning in an 8-4 contest between rivals Festus 253 and Rock Memorial Baseball Clubs, with Festus, the home squad, doubling up Rock Memorial at this point.
I want to say a big shout out to the Riley Blair.
There you go.
How about that?
Yep. Nice that he's watching. We've got pitcher Jordan Duncan up. And he fouls one up and out of play. Probably might hit a car. Ward goes ahead and gets ahead in the count, 0-1. I wonder if he's going to be careful here to Duncan. Now that he's ahead, maybe work with some off speed. A little off speed for strike 2.
There it is. You called it.
Now 0-2 way ahead. Can't give him anything good to hit. Maybe something eye level since you like your Truman likes his off speed stuff. Waste one here up at eye level and then come back with an off speed, maybe in the dirt. Time called, or maybe Truman just stepped off. And if you're Duncan, you're thinking fastball adjust here. Got to keep your weight back. It's all hands at this point. Fastball up. They had the fastball up, and Duncan swung through it for the strikeout. And with that, that's the first out of the bottom half of the 6th inning. And that will bring up extra hitter, number 16, Levi Ebersol.
We're going to ask Riley if he's still listening how his kiddo did today, because he was out watching the kids play some ball.
There you go. We'll have that next week. We're up St. Charles.
Yeah.
So they've shut everything down in St. Louis City, St. Louis County, so there's nothing going on anymore. But I didn't think they had many select or AAU type games going on. Everything's kind of, in the suburbs.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Actually, a couple weeks ago, we had up in Arnold, we saw the 14U Festus 253.
Yep.
They won their tournament.
Mm-hmm.
We my son plays in the 12U division, and we were there and got to see Coach, a couple guys we went to high school with, Lalamandir, Coach John Lalamandir, and Coach Matt Brown. Couple older guys, excellent, great guys, and got to see that they won.
Matt Brown, one of our sponsors here.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
3-1 the count here for Ebersol. This is a count where you just want to grip it and rip it. And that's what he was trying to do, swinging through that fastball. Why not?
Going to let the big dog eat.
Yes. And I think you still can. I mean, you want to wait back here. You're thinking fastball adjusts. This curveball has been his best pitch, and you want to put the ball in play, but you definitely, if you can, see it hit it. There's a curveball, excellent curveball for strikeout. And that's actually 3 in a row. It's actually 3 in a row for Truman Ward, 3 strikeouts.
How about that?
Yeah. That'll bring up number 6, Colby Ott, shortstop from Jefferson High School. He'll be a senior this year. And as I'm looking through, Coach Coonley, like I said, he's a great guy. Just got a chance to really work with him this last couple weeks now that the county's been able to allow us to kind of get back in the weight room and start doing some open gyms, and I bet he's just chomping at the bit. I mean, you got all these Legion players here, and from what I've seen, there are some talented ball players, and I bet he's just thinking, come on, spring.
Right.
2-0 count here for Ott. Now, you going to do anything football-wise, like previews or anything like that? I know
we're talking about it.
Yeah, I know the radio, the KGF or MyMo Info, they always do an excellent football camp where they come out and do video and all of that. Is that something maybe that live streams thought about trying to do?
So we did one last year for our Main Street sports segments for a little while. See a ball up high, and that was ball 4. They're talking about, obviously everything's still kind of pending a lot of stuff, but I mean, we're talking about to a few of these schools here that are doing something new, and they're doing media days. And Festus had one last year. We went out to Festus last year. Well, I've got it's in my back pocket. There's no timetable on it yet, but we got a call from John Roop over at DeSoto, and was talking about the same thing. So, we're talking about trying to either go to their camps, try to finish their camps here, or work something out in-house, to where we can actually go and maybe get some footage of all these guys working out and whatnot, but throw back over there.
Check on the runner. Well, maybe now that if Misha and the Football Coaches Association has come out and said no jamborees, does that mean maybe a school's going to maybe try and do an inter-squad scrimmage, something similar to what Major League Baseball's doing? That's a wild pitch that Ott's going to take second easily.
Yep.
He's going to take the turn. Not quite think about going to three, but the catcher throws all the way down to second base. That's probably probably a 200-plus foot throw there. Is right on the rope, right on the money. But maybe that's a situation where maybe they do an inter-squad scrimmage, and you could stream that. Now that there's no jamboree or old Gatorade games or soap games.
Soap game. I remember the old soap games at Herculaneum.
Low strike for number 28.
What would it cost you? A bar of soap.
Bar of soap.
You want to know why? Because they would use that all season long. Stock up on the soap.
Yep.
It was actually a really cool, cool idea.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what was fun was the Midnight Madness. And
It's
a hard drive out to left field. That is foul.
That was a rip.
That was a rocket off Schweigert's bat there. But we're talking about Midnight Madness. That was fun.
Yeah.
First time you get to hit, and it was just some. Those you talk about making memories. That's what this is right here, And even if it's getting guys ready for college or the opportunity to get looked at and recruited for college,
right?
But it's just excellent. It's an awesome time. Little off-speed pitch that Schweigert fisted off there. It's going to remain deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Still an 8-4 ball game. Festus 2-5-3 is in the lead. Has doubled up Rock Memorial. And you can see the pace of play has slowed down a little bit.
Ooh.
Another off-speed pitch that Schweigert fists off down the first base line. And you can really see Truman Ward going extensively to that off-speed pitch. He feels comfortable with that as his out pitch right now.
We're going to take a look at doing a football release party as far as our schedule is concerned, but I'm not sure if we're going to do it during the coach's box or if we're going to do it during Main Street Sports. Last year we did Main Street Sports, but we'll take a look at that probably here in the next couple weeks. There's
hard hit ball.
Rip.
That one's in fair territory, and that's going to get over the left fielder's head. It's going to go to the wall. It's going to be an easy walk up double for Schweigert, and Ott's going to roll on into home, and that's going to bump up the score 9-4 now. That was a hard hit ball, and I think Schweigert was just reading off speed and
absolutely
sat on it, and he crushed it.
Absolutely.
24 now. Dawson Jacobak, the third baseman, up. Once again, another R7, Jefferson R7 athlete. I believe the brother was a standout football player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd assume with his size, he probably plays football as well.
I believe so.
Dawson, okay.
We only covered, I think, 1 or 2 games over there last year.
Okay.
Covered 1 game, I think the Herculaneum game at Jefferson, and then Pius game at Pius.
It's a ripped foul down the third baseline, Dawson Jacobak.
Yeah, we had a really scary moment out there at Pius where Sean Breeze's boy he basically got hit square in the top of the head, and it knocked him out, I think, a little bit, and they had to cart him off, and it took him a little while to get an ambulance there, even though they were right. That actually hit him on the helmet.
Yep, hit him on the helmet.
How about that? Speaking of getting hit in the head,
I mean, and he looks okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't look dazed at
That's
all.
why you wear those helmets.
Yep. And that will bring in number 3, Dylan Schnitzler. Yet another R7
product. Yeah. Like I said, we got a lot of R7 folks here. Last year we had a pretty good mix. A handful of Hillsboro prospects, Hillsboro, Festus, a couple of R7 kiddos, a couple of Herculaneum kiddos, and it was pretty balanced last year.
Low strike called for number 3.
We wrap up today. We'll be off tomorrow. Monday night I'm at Trinity High School for graduation.
Which used to be the combination of St. Thomas Aquinas.
Aquinas Mercy, yeah.
St. Thomas Aquinas Mercy and Rosary.
Correct.
Yep. We
Trinity,
played them.
yeah.
Played St. Thomas in football, and then played Rosary in basketball.
How about
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
And St. Thomas had the kicker that played for the Arizona Cardinals around my age, probably a
How
little
about
older.
that?
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Neil or something like that, but played for the Arizona Cardinals as a kicker for years. Off speed, that's going to be put right back to the pitcher, and with that, Truman Ward's going to throw out Schnitzler, and with that run that came across the board, that's going to bring the score 9-4 in favor of the Festus 253 Baseball Club over the Rock Memorial Baseball Club. And this is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey everybody, welcome to Casey Nicole Salon. I'm Christopher Schweigert. Just kind of want to give you a little tour of what we're having here. Super comfy waiting room. We even have beverages sometimes, that's good. Also do all your nail services back here done by my lovely wife Sarah. Here is the owner, Casey. She's like super awesome. She can do anything. Tara, she does makeup, hair, spray cans, color. Come in here, takes about 10 minutes. You start out white, and then all of a sudden you got like a bronze glow. We do haircuts, we do colors, makeup, spray tans, smoothing systems for wedding parties, proms, homecomings, anything you want we can make happen. We are the hidden gem of Crystal City, Casey Nicole Salon. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
All right, and we're back. This is Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball here on Livestream STL as we come back mid-action here of the top of the 7th inning. Jordan Duncan trying to go the distance, asking for a new baseball. Has an 0-2 count on number 24, Hunter Ward, catcher. What's his pitch count at? 81 pitches
81
right
pitches,
now.
yeah,
Hey,
very
that's
efficient.
Very efficient. So looking to see if Jordan Duncan can close it out here for Festus 253. Off-speed pitch, waste pitch in the dirt. Threw that about 63 feet instead of 66 feet.
Do or die time here for Rock Memorial.
It is, and like we said last ball game with Mattoon, it's right now you're down 5. You can't get it all back at once. You just got to go base runner to base runner. Ward's going to even the count back up 2-2. Off-speed pitch that's got Ward looking nasty breaking ball
nasty
from Duncan. That's 2 Ks in a row for him. That'll bring up number 7, Nolan Estopare.
You got it right again. How about that, right?
Knows I've got to look at you
He's
to
working
make
at
sure.
it,
Yeah. Duncan gets ahead, 0-1. So what's coming up next for these ball clubs? You said
They play
tomorrow?
Let's see. Tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we're off.
Okay.
Monday we've got a graduation. Tuesday we have. I'm got to double check this, but I'm pretty sure, and I'll just look at it right here real quick. It is JC Blazers come to town here at Festus on the 21st. That'll be Tuesday. That's a doubleheader, 5:30 to 7:30, and then Then they open up with the Babe Ruth tournament. That's strikeout number 2 for the inning. Yeah.
3 strikeouts in a row for Jordan Duncan.
So Rock Memorial, I'm not sure. I don't have their schedule in front of me. I guess I could maybe pull it up here real quick. There's Festus.
While you're doing that's Jordan Duncan's 10th strikeout of the game.
How about that?
Yeah. And down to the number 10 hitter, number 16, Braden Kreutz, the extra hitter. He's gotten on base twice today.
Yep.
Once hit by pitch, and then his first at bat, he drew a walk.
Yep.
And he swings and misses for strike 1 with 2 outs. Puts the ball in play. That's going to go to the gap, left field gap. Left fielder is going to track it down, and with that, that should complete the ball game.
It is.
Between the Festus 253 and rival Rock Memorial. Festus 253 wins the ball game tonight 9-4. And they will, I guess, play tomorrow. Championship round, I guess.
There's some more.
Tournament.
There's a couple more games tomorrow.
Okay.
Mattoon plays Festus at 10 a.m. and we'll pull this over here real quick.
All right.
Mattoon plays Festus, and also Rock Memorial. 10 o'clock for the Festus game, 12:30 for the Rock Memorial game. I was just going through the Rock Memorial. Tuesday, they also have a game against the Adidas A's. Thursday against the Adidas A's. Then they're back here next Wednesday, the 29th, against Festus. That'll be a doubleheader, and that's the night that they're having for it's kind of the throwback, recognizing the seniors and whatnot. So we wrap up our third game of the night and our third game of the day today, and we say we appreciate everybody watching today. I appreciate my friend back here.
Yep.
You doing well? You doing all right now? There she is. She's got it.
I think she's ready to go home.
Bree Wagner's ready to go home, I'm sure. So thank you so much. And we're going to wrap things up here. Final score was
9-4.
9-4. I lost it in front of me here. And as soon as I take my glasses off, I can't see anything. So we're going to hurry up and wrap this up and get out of here. But thank you so much for watching all weekend. If you're interested in sponsoring with us, check us out on all of these outlets. But if you're interested in sponsoring with us, let me find my sponsor thing here real quick. There it is. Sponsor with us. We got a handful of games left still here. Get a hold of us 314-852-4398 or live stream stl@outlook.com if you're interested in getting that Roku channel. This is how you get a hold of it. You log on to videos.tkdssports.com, and that is $4.99 a month. So check us out on the Roku channel. And I'm telling you, I promise it's very much worth the money because so much clearer on TV. So, and our final thing that we'll say here is we're broadcasting live from this Jeffco Diamondcast Home Dome, brought to you by Home by SMCI. Give them a call, 636-337-4444. For Ray Halbrook and Zach McVeigh, thank you so much, Zach, for coming out.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Yeah, and well, you did fine. I remember doing it first time you did color for basketball. Mm-hmm. I mean, you knocked it out of the park, so I didn't know what to expect for this, but you did great.
Me neither. Not doing play-by-play. Color's okay, but you know, hopefully it was all right and didn't mess up too many eardrums.
No, it wasn't too bad. So, all right, so we're going to get out of here before I fall over and fall asleep. So, Ray Halbrook, all of us here at Livestream STL, we'll say so long. We will see you Tuesday right here with the JC Blazers come to town, take on Festus 253. We'll see you then. Have a good night.